So pretty big news concerning student loans. Biden wants to cancel $10,000 worth of student loan debt for every borrower. Hey everybody, welcome back. First off, I want to apologize. I know it's been a while since the last time I made a video. Life has been lifing recently. Work has been busy. Personal life has been busy. I got sick. I got COVID. I'm okay. But yeah, it's just a lot has been going on in my life, and so I kind of fell off for a little bit, but I'm back. I know that at the beginning of the year, I was saying that I wanted to make like 2 videos a week, and I don't think that that is gonna be sustainable for me. So my new goal is once a week. That's what I'm going to be aiming for from now on. This was announced on Friday, May 27th. I don't know what time or what day you'll be watching this video, but then that news announcement came out Friday, May 27th, and I'm gonna link a couple articles in the description box in case you wanna learn more about it. But in this video, I'm just gonna give kind of a highlight around what should be happening, and then also my thoughts and how it'll affect me personally since I have student loan debt, unfortunately. So the articles and the announcements that came out on Friday, but apparently Biden was going to make some like big announcement, like giving like a speech or a press conference about it. But because of the incident that happened in Texas involving elementary school children, I don't want to say what actually happened because YouTube doesn't like using those type of words. YouTube could flag my video if I talk about it, but you should know what I'm talking about. Because of that happened in Texas, he didn't make the announcement because more important things were going on, or more urgent things were going on, so he didn't actually make the announcement, but they still wrote articles, and there was like a press release about it. So what does this actually mean? So Biden is saying that he wants to cancel $10,000 per person. I don't know if that covers private loans versus federal student loans. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to find that detail out yet, but if you know, leave some comments down below and let the rest of us know. There is a catch though. There's going to be an income cap on that. So if you are a single person, you can't make more than $150,000 a year. If you do, then this wouldn't apply to you and your loans would be canceled. If you're married, you can't make more than $300,000 a year. If you do, then this doesn't apply to you either. I don't know about you, but it would apply to me because I make less than $150,000 and I'm not married. So there you go. So it would count. It would count for me. There's a lot of Democrats who feel like he's not doing enough with this, because I don't know about y'all, but for myself and everyone that I know who has student loans, we have way more than just $10,000. Like, it's tens of thousands of dollars worth of student loan debt. Let's see. For me personally, I owe $34,387.29 in student loans. That is spread across 2 different loans. Now for me, that is the actual loans. I don't have any interest because I paid off all the interest back when COVID first started. And the student loans were paused. I took advantage of them being paused and I paid off the interest because, I had no idea how long they were going to be paused for. If I knew that they were going to be paused for like well over 2 years at this point, maybe I wouldn't have paid off the interest and I would have, applied that to my credit card debt and paid that off sooner, or put that money towards my house saving fund, or, who knows what I would have done. But I did it, so I don't have any interest. That's just my principal amount. Okay, so I have 2 loans. One is a graduate plus loan. My loans came from grad school. I was very fortunate and I had a full academic scholarship to undergrad. So all of my student loan debt is from grad school. But one of those is $14,915.32. And then the other loan is $19,471.97. So if they do this 10,000, I don't know which one it would be applied to. Would it be applied to the one that's the most or the least? Would they split it across the two? I don't really know. They haven't said things like that. It's just, they just act like it's a blanket, like $10,000, no matter what. But I don't think it's no matter what. They haven't released those details. But that's me and my personal situation. While I would be grateful if this happened, I would be grateful that we would get the 10,000 forgiven. I also agree with other people that like 10,000 isn't enough. And it's kind of like, if you do this, you're proving that you are capable of doing it. So where did this $10,000 number come from if we know that so many people have so much more than 10,000? Like, if you can do 10, why not do 20? And if you can do 20, why not do 40? Like, it's just, I just wonder what's the thought process behind only doing 10. I would be really interested to know that thinking. When I log on to my student loan provider, it says that I'm going to have to start paying again in 5 months. I don't know if that's true or not. Again, since they've proven that they're able to pause these things, why ever restart them? And, the government has been spending tens of billions of dollars on other things recently. So it's like, well, do you really need this money from the student loan payments? Like, it seems like y'all aren't hurting without this money. So what's the, why should I pay it back if you don't need it, right? Because the world hasn't stopped without these payments. So it's like, could you not just indefinitely pause them? And if you are kind of indefinitely pausing them because you have for more than 2 years, why not just cancel them all together? I don't know. To me, it just seems like the entire higher education system needs to be reworked, because even if some miracle happened and all student loan debt was canceled, no matter if it was federal or private or no income caps or anything, just all of it was canceled, that would only help the people who currently have student loan debt. Because what's going to happen 4 years from now when a new class of people graduate from college, because they're going to have student loan debts. So it just seems like the entire thing needs to be reworked. And I have a friend who, she would like her student loans canceled, but more so she talks about the interest rates being canceled. Like, just cancel the interest rate so that people have a chance of paying it off. And I know that there are people out there who have miraculously paid off their student loans. A couple or so years ago, I too once thought that I was going to be one of those people who paid off my student loans. And I think if I really, really buckled down, I could be one of those people. But I don't know. Personal finance is just that, personal. And as I get older and things in my life change, it just doesn't seem as big as a priority. Because for me, it says that my monthly payments are going to be $225 once I do have to start paying again. And while, that's not a small amount of money, it's also not a, for me and my personal finances, it's not going to break me either to just pay that. So it's like, I could still live my life and just pay the payments on it. And especially since I'm trying to get a house, get a house, pay off student loans. My amount of student loans is a down payment on a house. So it's it's kind of just why would I do that? Why would I pay off the student loans if that can be used for a down payment on a house? And that's the type of situations that people are in. you know, people like me who are like, should I get a house or should I pay off my student loans? Some people are like, should I start a family or should I pay off my student loans? Like, I don't think that student loans, like, it should have never got to be this big of a problem where people are pausing or reconsidering major life milestones, I guess, just so that they can go to college. And I'm a huge advocate for higher education. I think that there's still a lot of value in a college degree, but at what cost? Like, literally, at what cost? So yeah, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I think that the entire system should be reevaluated and reworked. But I'm not a politician and I'm not a economist or anything like that. I'm just little old me who has my little old opinions and how it affects me personally. But I do hope that this actually happens. I don't know when it would happen, but I do hope that it does. And if it's more than 10,000, that will be even better. But leave some comments down below and let me know what you guys think about this. Are you excited for it? Are you in support of it? Or do you not support it? If you don't, why not? Let us know down below, and I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.